my island in the sun, no. My island home, my island home. Let me tell you about where I'm from, my island in the sun, no.
Last episode we dodged dolphins and raced storms. This time, volcanoes, rival boats, and a whale nap nearly turned into a collision course.
Good morning, it's another early departure for us, and hope you enjoyed Montserrat.
We didn't show them Montserrat.
They got to see the background of the island this time. Nevertheless, we're on our way to Malendure in Guadeloupe, where we're going to have just a couple days there, do some provisions, some fuel up, and other such stuff. We pirate flagged Montserrat, or maybe we didn't, because you're not supposed to do that. We're just creating some tension for the video. There was a short, quick stay here. The winds are supposed to be out of the east generally for us, so that's a great thing. As you can hopefully see, we've got 2 sails up, and the wind is, it's dropped from 15 knots down to a whopping 3. So we'll see what happens once we get around from the wind shot of the island. What are you looking forward onto this long 8 to 10 hour sail today?
Another one? Oh my gosh.
Another one.
Yeah. Well, he was hoping to just have beautiful weather and just enjoy the day on the water.
Calm seas, good. I would like a minimum, like 11 knot wind. But if we can get 14 to 15, we're going to make great time and great sailing. Yesterday we had the motor on for probably 60-70%. We were motor sailing. And you know, while you're still sailing and you're out on the water and the rest of it, it wasn't until we could cut the engines and go, okay, now this feels so much better because, you know, we are sailors.
Exactly.
So see you soon. So as taught to me in Croatia on our sailing adventure, Campbell the Wise and Rocket Ralph taught me about the rule of 3 regarding land mass and getting wind block. Because you notice our head sail is now what we call a soggy pickle, just flopping there. So the rule of 3 is 3 times the height of the land mass is what you need to be away from the land for the wind to be not as bothered by the obstruction. So right now, we're not getting any wind because that big giant volcano is in the way, as you can tell. But as soon as we come around, it slopes down, as you see over there. The slope will go down, and lo and behold, the wind will pick back up again. And you start to see the volcano creeping out over there. That is not entirely cloud. That might be steam, but it's also going to be a wonderful smell of sulfur we're going to get in a little bit. Another good reason to stay at least 2 miles away, because within that mile and a half, which we may have accidentally done in the past, lo and behold, it's pretty smelly.
While the winds were very light at about 8 knots, something told me I should set the cars back for stronger winds.
Jib fair leads forward for light wind, back for strong.
We've been here before, and experience taught us that when we get out of the island's wind shadow, it may pick up a bit.
Yeah, a bit. Just wait and see.
Understatement of the year.
And this is Soufrière Hills Volcano that completely obliterated the capital city of Plymouth. We are not supposed to be within 2 nautical miles of shore.
But who's counting?
Well, insurance companies for one.
And then we came upon a boat headed our direction. You know what that means?
Oh lord, the race is on.
Maybe?
Don't be jealous.
Lorikeet is way over there. Apparently the race is on. They've got a 49-foot cat. We've got the 40, but they've only got a jib up. We've got a full Genoa up. So we've got more sail area for our boat. That's why we are doing 6.7 to 7 knots easily, and they are doing 5 knots.
To see you crossing over that great divide.
If the period between these waves is not so short, we would be flying. As well, the waves are maybe only about a meter to a meter and a half, something like this one. about 1.75 meters. They just come out of nowhere. The period is the time between the two sets of waves. It's really short, so we're bucking up and down like a hobby horse. If there was a wider period, the wind is 20-21, we would be doing much more than the 5.8 to 6.2 that we're doing right now. We would just be screaming along. Had Jackie G just ask us yesterday, do you ever ask yourself, what the heck are you doing out here? Not that very often. Today is one of those close days. If the waves were much higher, but man, it's a real washing machine ride. Winds are 21 to 23, coming off at about 40 to 50 degrees. We're screaming along at 6.8, 7.3 area. Big wave. Yeah, turn that camera around, see what I'm talking about. Barreling through. And we're about 15 degrees off our mark, so it'll be neat. Just watch how that bow plows right into the waves that come occasionally.
Ready for this? All night, all night.
Breaching humpback whale up there, just about in that area. About a kilometer away, half a kilometer away. If I can get it on video, that will be spectacular. We'll stay very clear of it. But wow, what a sight that was to see it leap out of the water.
And if that wasn't enough, Liam spotted a sleeping whale at the last second, 1.5 meters,
5 feet.
off our port side, and we just glided right past it.
I will only know when we stopped if we got the whale on video or picture or anything. It was at 11 o'clock, maybe 5 meters off the boat. I did not want it to swim into the propellers or anything else like that whatsoever. But it looked like a pilot whale. So it was a small whale. Either that or a baby sperm whale, but I'm going for a pilot whale. Amazing. Like right there. We're now at 7 knots headwind. Remember, that's apparent wind. I've got the motors on doing 6, meaning the wind might actually be 1 to 2 knots at best. Sea state is low, and which was great because earlier we had low sea state and a headwind of 17 to 21. We were cruising 7.5 to 8.5 knots, just going mad. It was beautiful. But here we are within 2 hours of Guadeloupe, and the weather modeling suggested the wind was just gonna die, and it did. Guess that's why we have engines, right? And here comes our friends, Alan and Christina from Mirlust. They are doing a great job. They came from Antigua, and they're going to stop in Day Hey, Guadeloupe, but decided they will come here.
You promised me the world, said I was your girl, said we'd always be together now.
In all the whale excitement, whatever happened to Lorikeet?
They were left behind.
And of all people, you didn't video that?
That mistake will never happen again. Hearing this, Alan and Christina?
Feels like a cannonball sitting on my shoulder, rolling out of bed like a 10-ton boulder. Don't think it's possible to move any slower. Your love hit me like a bad, bad hangover. Your love hit me like a bad. Your love hit me like a bad hangover.
And if our mischief makes you smile, smash the like and subscribe buttons below. It motivates mates to meet us on more Monashee moments like Hater A, Jada the Nanny Lover, Kim Skipper, Kenna Johnson, and Bub's Growth Forge.
So important, another double.
And after any rough voyage, I like to spray down Monashee and get all the salt off. If you don't, it will feel slickery and slimy for the season.
And you know it's fun time on Monashee again when the sewing machine comes out. But this time we're sewing like chap covers, or as Mojo likes to say, they're not chaps, they're culottes. So covers when we go into really sketchy dinghy docks, so she doesn't get so rubbed up, especially now she has all those nice stickers on her with her name right there. So let's see how this is going to turn out. And time to make a nice grommet for this part. And the key to doing grommets, not to bang this too many times, so it's 20 light taps. And there she is. And there you have it. And when we go back to the same store, I'll get some more material and I'll do a triangle right through there just to cover up the one side, and it can be flopped from side to side. Otherwise, there's her chaps. I mean, culottes. And they're off.
You know, we really need to actually set up a scene instead of jumping to it.
But then what would you do for narration?
Funny boy. So we're off to the town of Bouillante, where natural hot springs flow into the ocean. How we missed this before is beyond me.
I do like me a good hot tub. Guess you could say I'm a real spa-ticus.
That's it. I'm officially revoking your dad joke license.
So they harness the energy, and it provides a lot of energy to at least the western part of Guadeloupe. And what happens is the residue that's, once it's run through the plant, it comes down this channel here.
Yeah.
It goes down the bay. So you'll see just the incredible temperature in the water. And you can smell the sulfur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as we got here, it was like, okay. All right, when you want to talk about warm water, this would be warm water. Holy cow. That is amazing, the difference in temperature and the smell of the sulfur. It's almost like being at Montserrat again. And the more you get into the flow of the stream, the much hotter it is. And this is extraordinarily hot. This is getting close to hot tub temperature. When we take the ride in the current. And when you haven't had friends over for a couple months because you haven't seen them for at least that much, Captain Mojo has his beautiful spread. Yay! Yay! Well, we did not see the green flash of the sunset. What did you ladies see?
The green, the snippet of the sun that just like hit the horizon turned green. It totally turned green.
Now, I will tell you, as a guy who's red-green colorblind, I didn't see anything.
I saw a green hue across the horizon.
There we go.
It wasn't a flash, mind you.
But there was green.
There was green.
Definite
I
green.
would concur because 3 out of 4 said there was green. It has to have been green.
Exactly.
Must be.
Just out here living my best life.
Life can sail right on by. Make sure you grab hold of the helm and enjoy the ride. And make some friends, because this lifestyle is all about relationships and laughter. And sometimes not running over sleeping whales.
Thanks for sharing our journey and subscribing. And check out this next video, as we believe Captain Ahab would like it too.